and we're going to be talking about MomoCon. Who knows what MomoCon is? Raise your hand. Hi, everybody on YouTube. Welcome to Adventures with Roxanne. This is Roxanne59, 1959 on TikTok, Adventures with Roxanne on YouTube. So, welcome. So, today I'm going to be talking about my upcoming trip. It's not far from the house, so I'll be going there on Thursday. It's called MomoCon. It's an anime convention. So, on the anime convention, it's called MomoCon. And I thought, well, let me show you what I'm going to take, besides my clothes, the extra stuff that I pack to take to MomoCon. Or some of the stuff I take just to go on a vacation. I'm a YouTuber, and I'm, of course, going to need my camera, which is in my phone, which is connected right now to my TikTok. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But other things that I will be carrying are hello. All right. I'm going to be carrying my new book bag. I'll pack things in it a later, a little bit later. But this is my new book bag. Um, it's from Disney, and I'll be putting my pajamas in here. And because I'm going to a Disney pajama party at MomoCon. You're going a pajama party? Yep, I signed up for the Disney pajama party, and so I will be carrying my clothes that I don't want to have to go back. I'm not at the hotel that the convention is at. I'm down about a half a mile, and so or less, and so I will be needing to take this with me. I do not want to walk back to the hotel. I'm, not a very fast walker. I'm only 4'9", and it takes me 2 steps compared to some of the average people's 1 step. And plus, I'm 65 years old. My right foot has bone on bone, so I do wear, and I will be taking these with me. These with me. So let's put that aside. These are for my MomoCon convention. They are. I got them all tied together to pack, but I may have to wear them that day, so they'll be on my feet. So, but these I got offline. I think I paid like $10 for one and $10 for the other one. You wrap them around your foot, then take the strap, tighten it around. If you got a bad ankle, tighten it more around your ankle. If you got a bad upper part of your foot, the bend part, tighten it more there. And I wear two, even though my other foot doesn't have any problems that I know of. I wear two, but I don't tighten the left foot up. I just leave it loose because after a while, you got something extra in one foot, it's going to feel funky to walk into. Welcome, everybody who's here. So, thank you. That's one thing I'll be carrying. It will be green. All right. And I carry a cooler bag. You can buy these big old coolers, but in the summertime, go to your local stores, Walmart, Kmart, Target, Aldi's, maybe even some of your grocery stores, and they carry. I've already got it in my roller bag. I'm carrying a roller bag too. They carry these little coolers. You can get them in your hotel. 99% of the time, you can get ice in your hotel. If not, ask them. They might have it stashed somewhere. But I'm carrying a couple of packs of Quaker instant oatmeal, hot water out of your coffee machine. If they don't have a coffee machine in your room, go down to the front desk and tell them you need some hot water. They'll point you to the coffee machine. And I like sugar in my oatmeal, but I also like emergency sugar. If I'm going to be making hot chocolate and it's not sweet enough, I got sugar. Okay, also something else I carry. This is from this is from this plastic throwaway cup. As you never know, water can get expensive, but it's also water fountains and some hotels, some convention centers. So that's what I carry. Yep, I carry just a water cup. And this says, congratulations. It's a graduate markdown that I got for $1. They were like 25, I believe, in the pack for $1 at a discount store. So you don't have to be expensive. And then I always carry plates and a few bowls. Throwaways, you get to your hotel room and you've gotten your food from the restaurant and there may not be a good container it's in. Or you may just want a plate or a bowl or, for an emergency, like for my Quaker oatmeal. Okay. And then in this container here, yes, you're going to say, what else you got? Well, I always carry plastic forks and spoons. Standing in line for 20 minutes at some of these conventions to get your food. And then they either can't find the silverware or they forget to give you the silverware or the silverware is across in the other direction. So I always carry extra silverware with me. It doesn't hurt you. It ain't going to take up much spot. And then I carry Ziploc bags. I'm going to go to maybe a pizza place and I have leftover pizza. And you want to put it in a Ziploc bag and take it with you to the hotel instead of the big old box that it came in. You've got your leftover bag. Now, don't do like one of my friends did. He put it all in one bag, all his leftover food from his buffet. He even put the dessert in there. He said that was nasty food. So, carry more than one Ziploc, 4 or 5 for the weekend. If you don't use them, you can always have your a getaway bag, to have for next time. Like I said, I have some more oatmeal. I do have continental breakfast. If you do not have continental breakfast or any kind of breakfast, then you might want to carry some extra stuff, And then I carry, I carry gallon bags and I carry little small bags. Now, you say, oh, there's a snowflakes on these bags. So snowflakes, they were marked down after Christmas. Use them. Who cares what they look like? That's what I'm carrying in that part of my stuff. So, okay. And then I'll just, stash it all in my cooler bag. What you say the cooler bag's for? Well, got a water bottle. And I want to keep it in here to keep it cold, so you do have that pizza and you don't want it to get hot during the day. Put some ice on the bottom of here. Put your Ziploc bag in there with your leftovers. Go on to the con. If there's no place to warm it up, cold pizza ain't bad. But the con that I went to, I did see a microwave in the convention hall. So, you sit there. You're all set there if you need something. Now, a lot of people don't think about the little extra stuff they might need. Okay? Now, I'm a YouTuber, a content creator, and I'm going to need some content creator stuff. Like I said, I got my phone, but I also have extra plugs. I have one with a USB-C and a USB. So that's the, 2 sides. I got there last year. I didn't have the right cord with me. There was no way I could plug my phone up to charge it. So someone, while they were sitting there, they had an extra one. They let me borrow it. So I got about a 20-minute charge in. And so it charged my phone. Another thing I carry is, I'm going to carry the napkins because 99% of the time somebody is going to forget to get a napkin when they get their food. Carry your roll of paper towels. And you've been to a convention or a football game or a basketball game and you get to the bathroom and there's no toilet paper? because there's too many people. If you're carrying a backpack, a roller bag, or just a bag, stick your roll of toilet paper in there. You won't regret it. I've had to drip dry before, and I'm not doing it this time. Because when you've got thousands of people at a convention, and you go to that bathroom, and you're in a hurry, and it comes open, you're going to need toilet paper. There ain't nothing in there. It can also be used to blow your nose. And then I carry a notebook to write down someone's number. I know you have your phone. You can put their number in. But if you want to not have, time to take your phone out and jot their number down, or you need to jot down the room number, or need to jot down any information you're getting out of the classes you go to, you got your little notepad. Also, you can put your hotel reservations and everything in this pad. And that way you'll have it with you. All right. And something else I carry, because of last year not having the right plug, I carry an extension cord. This came from if you live in the USA and you know what a Home Depot is, this one came from Home Depot. I think they were like $20 or less. Maybe $9.99, I don't remember, but it's 2 plugs, a USB, and a C. So, you're going to find a lot of conventions I saw last year, a lot of these young kids sitting on the floor with their phone charging in the wall in the middle of the hallway. So, you'll find a place if you need it. If not, you get to your hotel room. If they don't have a good plug, you've got one now. And it's not that expensive to go and get what you need. And I also, since I'm going to a creators convention, not creators, where they create their own costumes, cosplay. I carry a bag of sewing needle. I got a sewing needle and some different color threads in there. Came in a kit years ago. I've only used it once when I broke a button off mine, but I also have a button in here. So if I'm in the media room and one of the media people says, I don't have time to go up to the fix-it station. MomoCon has usually a couple of people walking around, or a place, if some of your costume gets broke, they'll help you fix it. So I'll carry that with me in case someone that I pass might need it for a quick fix. Also, they say put duct tape in here, but this is just for sewing purposes. And I also carry something that I use a lot. I get back troubles easy. So this was a $20 off Amazon. It's a TENS unit. You want to know what a TENS unit is? It massages your back. You put that on your back when you get back to the hotel, or you can put it on your back while you're sitting there in a thing and nobody knows what's going on, So I carry that with me when I go places, because I never know if my back's going to start hurting. That's my TENS unit. Something else I carry that I'm going to start carrying that I bought is, you walk around, you have your badges, and you see all these ribbons hanging off the badges. Well, I've got my ribbons for this year's con. Anybody sees me at MomoCon and would like to come by and say, hey, can I have one of your ribbons? Only thing I ask is you follow me back on TikTok or YouTube or both, and you'll get a ribbon from me. This is Adventures with Roxanne. It's the moon and the stars. The next ones I make are going to have the moon, stars, and sun. I believe in good karma. What comes around goes around. So day and night, hi Yoda. Welcome. And let me see, something else I carry. And I'll have to find it. Oh, it's right here. So I'll get it out in a minute. How many of y'all go to these go to conventions, and you get there and you're gonna pass this table and it says raffle, or it says we're giving away a product, and they want you to fill out the card. Well, let's see. I'm also carrying to go to the Disney party. My daughter sent me these for my Mother's Day. It says it's a Mickey ears, so I can wear it to the Mickey party. And I've got a couple other Mickey ears that I might carry too. But I'm also going to be attaching this. I'm going to be taping this onto my cart, a little rolling cart. I carry my stuff with me. Adventures with Roxanne. You can find me on YouTube with this. You can also find me on Twitter with this. I do also do Twitter. But mainly I do YouTube, and I'm starting to get in. I've been posting on TikTok, but I just started doing my lives. So look out for some lives on TikTok. Look out for my lives on YouTube. So, all right. I'll show you. Got to get my purse out to show you what it's right here. To show you what else I carry. Because, how many of y'all get these little things in the mail and you're going, I don't send anything in the mail anymore, so I don't need address labels. So, I've got address labels somewhere. Without showing everything, you just take your address labels. If y'all see my address, oh well. Anyway, you take your address labels, peel it off, and stick it on that contest. And the only thing you have to do now is probably write your phone number or your email. You don't have to write your name, your address, because it's already there on the sticker label. So it depends on what they want. If they just want your email, then you'll have to fill out your email. If you want they want your address and everything. And some of the times they want it because they're gonna call you and say, "You didn't win, but would you like to do so and so?" Or would you like to? Hey Larry, would you like to go on our cruise? It only costs you X amount of dollars. So I'm cautious about what I enter and what I don't enter. So anyway, I'm not inviting anyone on my lives right now, but that's what I'm going to be doing this weekend. How many of y'all have been to MomoCon or would like to go to MomoCon? Well, I guess I could invite somebody up. Let's see. Invite. I don't know how to invite. Invite. Darian, Dayyan. I don't know. Let me think about it. I don't know who Jeff is. He wants an invite. I don't know who Darian, Day. I don't know who you are. So I'm new to doing lives. I've been putting out videos for a year on TikTok. I just never did a live, and I thought, why not? And on YouTube. Hey, Carol. Been doing YouTube since 2012, but I only got into the YouTube after my husband died in 2022. In about Christmas, maybe 22, 23, January, I forget exactly when, I decided I'm going live. I'm going to do more than 2 or 3 times a year live. I'm going live. I'm going to talk to the people out there because I'm sitting here in my pity party, nobody to talk to. Hello, Jeff. I don't know who you are, and welcome to my channel. So, welcome everybody. So I'm going to put my link out there on my YouTube channel because most of my friends that I know most of them that are here. If anybody wants to come up and say a little blessing prayer or talk about anything about how you'll pray for me on my TikTok and YouTube channel growing, my MomoCon channel, that I'm going to. So if anybody wants to on that side, so welcome, welcome, welcome. Jeff, who are y'all? Welcome to the family. It's like I like to say, I have a TikTok family now and I have a YouTube family. I also have a little dog. Me and my little dog, we've been doing okay. It was hard on her when my husband died. He fell out here in the yard. He had dementia, but he fell out and busted his head and had to go to the emergency room. And they kept him. Put 4 staples in his head. And my little dog, the person who knocked on my door telling me that your husband's out here and he's fallen down. We've called 911. And my little dog went running out there and jumped on top of her daddy and licking him, like, "Daddy, Daddy." And that was the last time she saw him. I tried to get her, them let me take her in the hospital. And nope, she wasn't a helping dog, so she couldn't go in. Hello, Mustang, whoever you are, welcome. Welcome. Now, Yoda, if you want to come up, it's right there for you too, or I guess I've already left. But it's there for anybody that wants to come up. So, and a couple other things I do carry with me to MomoCon. Also, if you take medication, take your medication. Don't leave it in your hotel room. Put it in your backpack if you're a guy and you don't have a man purse. I keep mine in my pocketbook all the time because I never know when I'm going to be out. And because I don't take my medication until around 1 o'clock. And sometimes I'm out or out at lunch and I'll need my medication. So, anyway, welcome, welcome, welcome to the Roxanne Show. But look me up if you're at MomoCon this weekend. It's going to be wonderful. And you're wondering, do I watch anime? Not really. But this is more than just anime. This is about meeting friends. This is about cosplay. Doesn't matter if you're cosplaying an anime person, or if you're cosplaying Star Wars, Star Trek, or if you're cosplaying a person that spins on a spinning wheel. So, hey, Damien. Welcome and thanks for following me. Yeah. I'm glad you're here. Y'all tap and share me out. Share me out. Tap the screen. Share me out. So I can get more people watching me on TikTok. YouTubers, y'all share me out. Join my channels. My YouTube name is Adventures with Roxanne. So if y'all would like to come over there and join my channel, subscribe to me or be a member. Members are only $1.99 a month. Right now, I haven't got anything extra for y'all, but I'm going to be working on that as the weeks, summer, as the days go on. I'm going to, do a little more private lives, membership lives. So y'all are welcome to come over, Welcome to my channel so I can do more. Right now, I'm manifesting and wishing and hoping and knowing that I am going to get that free cruise, that free trip to Disney. That's my goal. I want to go to Disney. I want to film it for everybody. I don't care if it's Disney Japan, Disney Tokyo, Disney Florida, Disney California. I'm going there. So, welcome. And it costs us I get free admission to MomoCon because I am doing my YouTube channel. And so with that, I still have to pay my hotel. And the hotel is not cheap. Hotel is $485. And that's Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and checking out on Sunday. You know, so and now I could have stayed at another hotel, but they are completely sold out. But it would have been $100 more at that hotel. So I said, well, I'm not the best walker. It might take me a little. They do have shuttle buses, and it's only 0.6 to the hotel to the convention center in Atlanta. So it's not going to be that bad of a walk. So it's going to be fun. And thanks for all the new followers, all my new likes. So welcome to my channel. Now, something else I do carry is, they do give you the badges that you have to have. And I just thought about this is something else I carry. I also carry eye drops because I get dry eyes easily, and I carry that. But I carry a, or whatever you want to call these, lanyard pouches. But it also, this has my passport on the inside. But also right here, I can put my name here. I can also, in the back of it here, which has got a couple of dollars for, if I'm out and need to pay somebody a tip, I have a couple of dollars. But also I can stick my phone back here. If it's not in my holder that's holding it up right now, I can stick my phone back here, put this around my neck, and I'm ready to go. You can also put your license, in the zip up part on the end. I got a zip up part. There's a zip up part. I can put my license here if I didn't want to carry my whole purse. And stick you some money more than a couple. That's only $2 back there, but I can stick more than a couple of dollars. So most of YouTube, not YouTube, most of the conventions I go to take credit cards now or your debit card. Have you ever been to Indiana? Yes, I have. I went there to pick up my godchildren one time from their dad. It was their turn to come to Georgia to see their mom, and he wouldn't let them travel by themselves. Mom couldn't get off work, so my husband worked for the airlines. Didn't cost me a penny. I flew out there, picked up my godchildren, my cousin, or they're related and a long, long way down the line, but they're related. Anyway, and I picked them up and brought them home. I also went to Indiana, going to Edina, Minnesota. So, yeah. So that's what I do. And now, if you have a sugar problem, which I do not have a sugar problem, knock on wood, don't want it. But I do carry other snacks sometimes. But at MomoCon, I'm not carrying a lot of snacks because I'm going to buy my snacks at MomoCon. If you're into Japanese snacks or snacks in general from different countries, you're going to find a lot of Japanese, Chinese, Oriental, Asian snacks at MomoCon. But my suggestion is, if you're going to be there all 3 days or all 4 days, however many days you're there, you go to the market, the sales floor first, if you can. Or after your first class or whatever, you just don't wait till the second day to go buy your snacks. Because you might see something you want. But I went last year. I forget the item I wanted. It's like the second day. I should have went the first day and looked at them, and I didn't. It was sold out. So if you ever had any of that and you want to get it again, you're going to have to go the first day before they sell out. Oh, thank you with the rose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. So that's my suggestion. There's also arts and crafts. There's also anime pictures. There's clothing. You name it at the markets. There's food, clothing, pictures, artwork. I call them knickknacks. You might find a little anime figurine, or you might find a Hello Kitty, or you might find a Karopi, because it's just that kind of convention. So let's see, what I find. Hey Jerry, welcome. Thanks for joining. Y'all like and y'all tap it, tap it, tap it. Get me up there. And on YouTube, y'all thumbs it up. Hit my thumbs up button. So, wow, I'm learning. I'm learning more about lives. I can shoot you a video all day long and put it on TikTok. But actually, to know what I know that a heart means something. I know a rose means something. I know a fist glove means something. It's a certain amount of money. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm gonna learn it. If I have to Google it. So, thank you, everyone. It is nice to have people come on, and I go lives several times a week. I go live on Mondays at 6 o'clock. Been playing Minecraft, but today I wanted to do Momokind. I'm not playing Minecraft today. I might video it later and put it out later as a video. Tuesdays, I usually go live at my market, but tomorrow at 6 o'clock, I will not be at the market. I will be here or either out. I may go get my nails done, and that might be where I'm at tomorrow. If I do go live at 6, it will be wherever I'm at. It will either be live on YouTube with Adventures with Roxanne or TikTok, because I can only do one on my phone at the time. So that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. And on Fridays, I go live every Friday, taste testing or cooking. This past Friday, I cooked fried chicken. Yeah, I cooked fried chicken and show you how. I taught my friend who is now 21 years old, 15. I met him when he was, I think, 12 or 14. Met him around that time. And he was home one day and we were talking, playing Minecraft. And he says, I'm hungry. And all I got is a sandwich. I said, is that all you got in the house? No, but that's all I'm allowed to do while Mom's gone. Is she fixes breakfast before she goes to work. And this is middle of the summer. And he says, I wish I could cook me something, but Mom won't let me. And he said she took the knobs off, but I know where the knobs are. I can get them. She didn't hide them very well. So I said, why does your mom not want you to cook? She's afraid I burned the house down. I said, Lucas, that was his name. I said, you're not going to burn the house down because you don't leave the kitchen when you're cooking. He's he's autism, but he's highly functional autism. He can tell me what's wrong with my computer in a heartbeat. And through his computer to my computer, I've got it's fixed. So he's he just has problems with being around a lot of people. So he's still looking for a job. He's in Texas looking for a job. And that's not going to have him around a lot of people. So, and he can't, since he gets disability from the government for handicap or whatever you want to call it, I'm not sure exactly what it's called. He can't work a lot, but he would like to get out and do something. So he's thinking about going to school to teach, to learn computer photography, to learn how to do editing and things like that, because he can already do it. He just wants to take it to the next level, and he can work from home. So thanks everybody for tapping on that screen. Keep tapping. Thanks my YouTube family that is here. Hey, everybody. So, but anyway, I taught him how to cook. I told him, I said, okay, let me think about this a minute before I decide something. I said, but I said, I can teach you to cook. He said, you can. We're not in the same place. I said, I don't have to be. You can see my face. I can see your face. Yeah. I said, okay. So I said, tell me what you have in the refrigerator in your house that might be easy to cook. He said, well, let me look. So he said, oh, I've got spaghetti noodles. Mom was going to make spaghetti one day this week. I said, okay. Item number one. I said, okay, what else you got? You got the sauce to go with it, or you got to make it? He said, oh, here's the spaghetti sauce. I said, okay, you got the spaghetti sauce. I said, does it have any meat in it, or do you don't want any meat in it? He said, well, we got hamburger meat. Mom got a big old pack. So I said, well, all right, get you enough out of there for like 2 hamburger patties size. You don't need a lot of meat. Some people want a lot, they add a lot. So he said, okay. I said, what time's your mom come home? About 2 hours. I said, well, you got plenty of time because it doesn't take about 20 minutes to cook spaghetti. So I told him, get his frying pan out, fry the hamburger meat up, stir it up, and then I says, if it doesn't have a lot of grease in it, just leave the grease in there, and take your jarred spaghetti sauce, pour on top of that, and cut your eye to low. I said cook on medium, but then I said cut it to low, cut it down a couple of notches, and let that warm up together. And I said in the meantime, you get your pot, put your water in it, enough to cover the noodles about an inch above the water, above your noodles. It's only do not overflow your pan. He said, okay. So I said, leave your camera on and show me everything you're doing. He did. And he said, I want some toast with it, or, bread. You can have spaghetti and toast. I said, well, you got a toaster, or can you put you some in the oven? He said, I can toast me a piece. I said, do that. And I said, if you want it flavored, spread your butter on there and then shake you a little bit of garlic powder. He did that. He said that was the best spaghetti he ever ate, and that was his first meal he ever cooked. He came home and he had dinner cooked, and his mom going, what the? And he said, yeah, he didn't tell him. He told him. He said a friend showed me how. He did not tell his mother about me until about a year ago, because he was younger and I'm older, and he was afraid his mother would get mad. His mother told him, why didn't you tell me about Roxanne a long time ago? She's a great lady. So I have a friend for life now. Never met him, but one day we're going to meet. I'm going to Texas one day and meet him. We already decided that. So if I can teach an autistic person, highly autism person, I can teach an everyday bachelor, everyday single woman, a young teenager, as long as as long as you can reach the stove and you're not too young, or you're young and and you have that ability to be able to cook, I can teach you. So you can watch me on Fridays. I will be teaching something. This Friday, I will not be teaching. I will be at MomoCon. If I'm around at 6 o'clock, you will be seeing something that I'm doing around the con. I'm going to try to go live at 6 somewhere at the con. From 2 to 4, I'm going to a new thing the con is having this year. It's called a maid cafe. Never been to a maid cafe, but I've heard about them. I've heard about pig cafes and cat cafes. It's just the cafe is, in this one, I believe the servers are dressed up like maids. And it's a 2 to 4 show with food. So I'll be going to that. 2 to 5. And I'll be going to that on Thursday. But on Friday, I don't know exactly where I'll be. So wherever I'm at, I will try to go live for at least 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30. And showing you the con. So, anyway, I've been on here a good bit. Is there anything anybody wants to know what else or got a suggestion of what else I should take? I'll be taking some water because 90% of your hotels do not give you free bottled water. So that bottle of water I will be taking cold and putting it in my refrigerator and then putting it in my cooler bag to have with me. Also at the con, like I said, I do have a couple of water bottles. I don't know where I set it, so that's why I don't have it with me. And I'll be taking a water bottle to refill. I'll fill it up with ice in the morning and I'll have cold ice for a while. Depends on what kind of water bottle, how long your ice stays frozen. Wow, thank you everyone. Thank you. Yeah, I got dry eyes today. I get them, what do you call it? The mat of the crud, but it's just dry eyes. I wore glasses, anybody would like to know, since I was 5 years old, 6 years old maybe. I think I was around 5 or 6 when I started wearing glasses because I had cross-eyed. But I've worn them so long, I don't know what I'd do without them. I take these off and everything would be blurry and couldn't read a thing you're typing. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, my YouTube friends, for being here and coming along on this journey with me. And thank you, my new friends on TikTok. And thanks for joining. So once I get to know some of the people and y'all keep coming back time after time, I will invite some people up to talk. I don't know anything really about a battle. I watch it. All I know is I say keep tapping the screen, so you can win the battle. Think you win money afterwards? I don't know. Depending on, I guess people donate money during the battle. I have no idea. But I'm learning it all, and I want to keep learning more. But my thinking right now is my vision board. And on my vision board, I have Disney. I have a cruise. I have other things on there, but right now I'm concentrating on getting my content creator channels up and going and getting affiliate brand deals and going on a cruise, going on a Disney cruise or going on a Disney park. I want Disney something. So keep liking, keep tapping, showing up on both of my channels if you want to, double come over. Hey, Scotty. Welcome. Scotty's on my YouTube channel. Yeah, you're still working. You're still at work. Well, have a blessed day at work, Scotty. I'm still trying to figure out my next adventure. I think my next adventure is I've entered this contest to go on to Disney. I'm going to enter a contest to go to Disney. More and more and more and more. I want to go to Disney. I want to go on a cruise. Where to, I'm not sure yet. But, I've got to manifest it. I've got to believe it. That's why I wear my cruise shirt. This, if you're wondering, this is Helping Hands for Cruising. Back when my husband passed away, I was on YouTube and met some friends. And one of my friends nominated me for a a cruise. And it's through Helping Hands for Cruising. And they're on all the social platforms. You'll find them, Facebook, YouTube. And maybe, I don't know if they're on TikTok or not. If not, they should be. But I wanted a cruise. I got it for being a caregiver to my husband. So you have to be, someone has to nominate you. You can't nominate yourself. You cannot nominate family. But you can nominate someone who's had a hard time, who has a handicap. Maybe they're a caregiver and they need a break, or they were a caregiver and they're going through grieving. So that's what this shirt represents. It's a cruise shirt. Helping Hands for Cruising. It's my, So anyway, welcome. I know you love Disney. I want to go on a Disney trip with some of my friends. We got to make it happen. But anyway, Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming again. Tap that screen. Keep tapping it, liking it. Give my numbers up. No, welcome and thank you again. So I'm going to have to say goodbye for now. Y'all have a blessed day. Thanks for coming to my channel. Thanks for watching. And thumbs it up, like it up, tap it up, and donate until I can continue to do this to show you where I'm going. So tomorrow, I'll be live somewhere around 6 o'clock. Don't know where I'll be and what I'll be doing yet, but I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a blessed day now, and we'll see y'all on the next Roxanne's channel.